Welcome to Sly Media. This is my review on the Lakers episode, Showtime, episode 6, Pieces of a Man. I'm gonna break down the characters everybody had going on in this episode. Right now, we're dealing with the aftermath of Coach McKinney getting hurt, and like he's dealing with aftermath. They don't know if he's gonna survive or not, or anything like that. And Coach Whitehead has to try to figure out how he's gonna make this work, how he's gonna be able to coach this team and everything like that. Cause just last year he was coaching. He was a literature teacher. That's why he always talks about Shakespeare. He used that when he's playing basketball and coaching the team a lot. So he doesn't know what he's gonna do. So it really kind of like sets it up where it's like, dang, he's going through a lot of trials and tribulations, learning how he's gonna be able to hold his team without his buddy being around. Cause he look like, hey, he coming back tomorrow, right? Like he gonna be able to coach tomorrow, right? Like nah, like he's hurt. Like we don't know if he gonna, they don't know if he's gonna make it or not. So he really did. Coach Whitehead really was all on him this episode, what he was gonna do. So wow, man, it's like I said, shaping up very, very interesting because we all know what happens to Coach Whitehead, what he ends up doing, everything like that. So it makes this story why I see what they document and put on television. I didn't know all this was going on with old school Lakers. Cause like I said, I don't remember, of course, I wasn't even born yet when the Lakers win these championships. So it's really history for me to learn all this kind of stuff. So I'm shocked and everything that's going on. So let's get to it. We talk about Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson pretty much is like dealing with, he just trying to get his new sneaker deal on with his agent, played by Woody Harris's brother. The Harris brothers again are in another show together and all that. When they're gonna have a scene together like they did with BMF, because now they're in another show together as well. So I like it. We see both of the Harris brothers in the show together and everything like that. So very interesting to see that. So Magic Johnson also is dating like the coach's, the agent's daughter as well and everything like that. He's wondering like this girl, just some girl trying to play him because she was behind the scenes, went to the same school with Cookie. So Magic looking like what you winning for, like why you around me for and everything like that. So also as well, but it's like it comes down to it and everything like that. Magic, he gets Magic Johnson's shoe deal with Converse. And he gets we see in this episode, this is the beginning stage of Nike. We didn't know about Nike at first, nobody knew about Nike at first, anything. Nike was just a small brand and everything like that. So he's like, oh, I don't know, Magic, and his agent kind of convinced him, I don't know about the money right and all that and everything. And that shows you never know, man. You never know. Everybody starts out small. Think about it. Who back then, nobody thought Nike would be what Nike is now. Like I said, that's before, of course, they got Jordan, a few years later, Jordan would get drafted and Jordan signed with Nike. And of course, the rest is history like that. We already know what happened after that. But wow. And even the guy that's playing, even though I like how they do in third person when they're narrating the story, the actors are saying, yeah, he regrets it. Yeah, I bet he does regret it. Magic Johnson said he could have had a shoe deal with Nike. What I'm saying? But like I said, sometimes you don't know nothing. He was just going off, oh, well, they just a small company and everything like that. He could have been the face. He could have been the one with all the money, been the face of Nike. But wow, it kind of motivates me why I still do this YouTube channel because I'm starting out small, but you never know. Like I said, all it takes is the right deal, the right market, and you get bigger and everything like that. So that was also motivating story as well to see how Nike, they were just a small company back then with just two guys. Nobody knew about them. And now look what Nike is now. Nike is everything. Like Converse, I don't know if you even can find some Converse shoes out now. So that's one of the biggest things that stuck out to me in this episode as well about how small of a company Nike was back in the day as well. Also, I got a flashback to throwback to what Magic Johnson, him and that girl. I was seeing this episode a lot. I think I saw somebody on my Facebook say this too, boy. Magic Johnson showing up had a woman. He was getting a lot of boy. He was clapping a lot of sheets or busting a lot of sugar walls. One of my partners was saying back in the day. Of course, what I'm saying, messed up what did happen to him in the future and everything like that. But Magic Johnson was getting a lot of women back in the day and everything like that. And we saw that him messing with the agent's daughter and everything like that. But of course, he has to call off saying he doesn't like her like that or anything like that. Because we do see in the end of the episode, he goes to, of course, who he loves, Cookie. And he has the agent, go to the school and give her tickets to his basketball game when he comes play the Pistons. So, we all see that, the relationship blossom between them, how they were on and off again as college, sweet college/high school sweethearts and everything like that. Him and Cookie. Also, as well, we get a little depth into Ryan Cooper's character. I didn't know how much of a character, how he kind of doubted himself a little bit. He was just a guy just trying to struggling to make a team. He didn't know anything. He didn't know anything, but he knew if he was going to make it or not, struggling with confidence, learn how to do it. it's kind of interesting scene. He's at the hospital and he's so nervous about starting the game and then whether or not he gonna make it. Now he's like, I don't know if Whitehead likes me like McKinney did. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't be able to start now or anything like that. And the coach Hayward, Woody Harris's character, play Spencer Hayward. Spencer Hayward tells him, man, you the most nervous person that we in a hospital where people die and everything like that. You the most nervous person up in here. Like, you gonna be all right, it don't matter. You gonna be good. But, well, Coach Whitehead thinking, you gonna make it. You gonna be good. And actually, Coach Whitehead does choose to start Cooper instead of Haywood. So, wow, like that, that plays a lot to it. So, it's very interesting to see that, how much I didn't know, Cooper was like that. He was just a guy really trying to make it, didn't know he was going to make the team or anything like that. So, it's very interesting to see that. So, that's, very interesting with that. Also, as well, we get Mike Ebbs playing Richard Pryor in there. We get, a lot of cameos. Mike Ebbs playing Richard Pryor in this. He goes when, where Magic Johnson meeting up with all the dudes at Converse about the deal and everything like that, and Richard Pryor even shows up to a basketball game and all. It just shows you a glimpse how Mike Ebbs could emulate and definitely immaculate a little bit if he did a Richard Pryor movie, that he would kill it. Because he really killed it as role as playing Richard Pryor. Like, he really had the mannerisms and everything down packed. So, I'm like, wow, okay. So, that was very good to highlight this episode as well, seeing Mike Ebbs play Richard Pryor. Once again, it's a solid episode. In the end, we also see McKinney does come back to 2. And, he doesn't remember anything, of course, and all that because he's been out. And Coach Whitehead tells him, oh, that was 2 weeks ago. We played the game 2 weeks ago and all that. He just ran, Whitehead just run to see his boy and everything like that. And McKinney just wakes up like, it's just normal day, like he's thinking about basketball. So, like I said, solid episode, good episode. I'm really loving this Lakers winning time story. I'm very loving it, very entertained by it and everything like that. So, wow, another interesting episode and all that. Very, very solid. I can't wait for next week's episode as well to see more on the journey of them all the way to going to win the championship and see Magic Johnson, his trial and tribulation, him becoming who he became. So I'm loving it. So once again, if you like the content, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. This is Sly Media. My next video coming probably be on Atlanta. That comes out on Thursday. Probably my next video. I'll do a video on Atlanta for sure this Thursday. If you haven't seen my Sonic review, check out my review on Sonic. Sonic was a great movie. Definitely better than the first one. Y'all definitely check it out. Definitely Sonic's my favorite movie that came out so far this year. So I don't think it's gonna be movie of the year, but it's one of my favorite movies that I saw this year. So y'all check out my review on Sonic. But my next video is gonna be on Thursday or Friday, TV show Atlanta. So y'all check me out for that. Now I turn to Sly Media Sports, where I got another channel where I talk about SDG and 42 Does group project album they got. So check me out for my review on that. But y'all have a good day. Be safe and be blessed wherever you at. Be safe wherever you at, as like I always say. So I'm out. This is Sly Media.